Alright, am I live? No clue. No clue at all if I'm live. Alright, we'll find out. Find out if anybody joins. No clue. Alright, where do I put my glasses? Alright, put it here. Alright, be careful now. You're knocking over Scott. Alright. So I have no idea if this thing's working. I think there's one person that joined at least. If so, send a message so I can see if I can see everything. I don't know. Just kind of wait on that and go from there, because I might have this thing all screwed up where I can't see messages. I don't know. Let's see. How do I see messages? Oops, not that one. How do I see messages, people? Whoops, that was the wrong one. Oh, there you go, Pet Sonics. Alright, now I can see messages. Alright, people. Basically, I'm going to wait for a few more people to join. And, yeah, I've been away for a while. And I've gotten frustrated and yada, yada, yada. We'll go from there here in a few minutes. It's going better than it was. I'm just completely frustrated with a lot of things. Pet, Diego, I believe, right? I believe that's your name. Yeah, it's just been frustrating, and I think you're going in a different direction as well. I believe, something like that. But anywho, what you're staring at is a complete and utter failure. Yeah, Diego, that's what I thought. Complete and utter failure. We'll see if other people join. But what I've screwed up here, people, was I never ever in my life imagined, mystery snails and, oh my goodness, how much bio load they had. Okay? That female is the only living female left other than Fry. I killed them all off. Because that's a 10-gallon aquarium. I'm used to 20s. And that type of thing. And water changes and yada, yada, yada. I screwed it all completely up. Yeah, Diego, we're gonna have to get together, man. I'm just kind of curious to see, where you're going. We'll have to get together on that. I've actually bought more supplies, and it'll be an upcoming video. Blah blah blah. And we'll kind of go from there. The only reason I kind of chose this time of night to jump on here because, oh my goodness. Man, about every day of the week we are completely frozen on times. Oh, that's supposedly Ginger because she never comes down here anymore. So anyway, we'll kind of see if other people join. And, well, if they don't, they don't. And then we'll end it sooner than later. But that's the only film I have left. Other than some fry and blah blah blah. And again, I completely screwed the pooch on this. Y'all can probably see right there where I pointed. That's a dead mystery snail. Dead mystery snail. Maybe I didn't keep enough green beans in there, kept the water changes going like I should have, and blah blah blah. So I probably freaking screwed up the whole tank. And then I had to remove a female out of here that was down there, another female, and a male. I did a complete 90% water change a night. We took it down to that much. Okay. So that's kind of where I got on that. But I see Pets Diego's in here. Who else is in here? Anybody else? Or just sympathy? My goodness. I expected more people in this, but then again, it's 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Maybe I need to work on other days and other times. Um, no, they don't really like dirty tanks. I mean, because the problem is well, on mystery snails, the bio load is freaking huge. And that's the problem with that, man. The bio load is huge, and I didn't change a 10-gallon enough. You know, I mean, right back there is my water change system. And I didn't change it enough, and I've got a major pond pump. I think what happened was I didn't feed the mystery snails enough green beans, and they started dying off one by one, and then the water got more polluted as I fed them green beans. I think it was just a horrible, horrible system I had. But I think it's a beautiful female there. But sadly, I lost her two sisters and the male. Because, once again, I'm an idiot. So what I'm going to probably do is do a complete, maybe a 50% tomorrow as well. And that way, we can kind of see where they're going. Right before the video, I meant to do a test, test kit, freshwater test kit on there to, measure ammonia and nitrites and nitrates. Well, what I did temporarily, and this is stupid, is I just added a little bit of prime in there. I dosed it about 3 times what it should be to kind of neutralize that, and that was before the 70% water change. Hey Viola, how you doing? Fish keeping, how you doing? So I really screwed the pooch on this tank. Okay, I killed off a bunch of fish because my big thing in my head was I'm gonna be a mystery snail keeper. I'm gonna be a mystery snail keeper. No, I wasn't. What I have to do is learn my role, people. And for years now, I've made horrible, horrible mistakes. And it seems like I cannot keep anything snail related other than ram's horns. Oh, googly moogly. I certainly can keep. Oops. Oh my goodness. Do you see all them Malaysian trumpet snails down there? You're like, well, that's not that much. Bull crap. There's thousands and thousands you don't freaking see. Okay? Thank God that's the only tank. And the hornwort up here that you see, I'm certainly not going to transfer that to another tank. Guess what we got? We got a bottle with a lid. We're going to drop food in there and trap a bunch of these. Well, what are you going to do with them, Scott? Well, here's the cool thing about it. Is the Malaysian trumpet snails, I don't know why, they sell for quite a bit on eBay and all these other sites and blah, blah, blah. Hey, Jamaica, thanks a lot for showing up. But they sell for quite a bit. But I've got containers coming. And then the containers are going to be 4-ounce containers. I don't have any right here as a demo. But, I mean, they're basically, I don't know, something like that. By maybe that tall, and a lid or whatever. So, I'll be able to ship these guys off. I'll be able to get rid of a lot of these freaking plants. I got hornwort, I got Java. Oh, the Java moss upstairs. Oh my goodness. That's something else. Guppy grass, as you all have kind of seen. over here. Yeah, that's guppy grass there. And it all started from whatever it started with. So, well, Viola, you get all the ones you want for free. I'm just telling you, people pay for these things. I'm not kidding you. They actually, I mean, all right, here's the stupid thing. I did Malaysian trumpet snails a couple years ago because I didn't know what I was doing, right? I had a sand bed, which every one of these are sand beds. Might be hard to tell because there's a lot of oyster shell and other things in the bottom, but these are all sand beds. And my understanding way back then was it'd be real easy because there was a big diabolical thing. Oh my God, people, that, oh my gosh, you have to have underground snails to turn to sand bed or you get dead pockets of air and it kills all your fish. Bull crap. That's never happened. Never. And fish keeping Jamaica, I'm with you. But man, I love ram's horns. I love Malaysian trumpet snails within reason. I love. I think snails are not a pest personally. You believe what you want to believe, and you like what you want to like. I have no problems with that, dude. And that's going to be the problem, with a lot of these plants that you see. Because there's going to be hitchhikers on any plants. You're going to have to bleach them and have something, in order to get rid of them. I'm going to be doing a filming of my outside pond part 2 probably this week, and it's been about 2.5 months. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on out there. And not only that, you're going to probably deal with I went out there and got stung to death by freaking mosquitoes. Because apparently they are enjoying the crap out of that outside pond. Why? I don't know. It's not still water, you know what I'm saying? So it's not really that they have a chance to breed. We haven't, oh my goodness, we are in the next 5 to 6 days in Louisville, Kentucky, people, it's going to be 92 to 96. We've literally not had rain here in a month and a half. Literally. It's been under an inch. So how in the hell I got bit by mosquitoes out there is beyond me. I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, I can completely understand how people feel about snails. I've done a bunch of videos on snails. I really think they're cool. I think they're part of the ecosystem. If you have a dead fish, they will clean it up. They do have a lot of waste. Your smaller snails, not so much, but my goodness, these mystery snails that died on me, yeah, it completely collapsed the tank you're looking at. Completely. And I'm going to tell you what, Uno, maybe? Honestly, if you're going to keep mystery snails, dude, change your water a lot. Because you're going to feed them a ton of green beans. You're going to try to get them to raise. And then here's what's going to happen. I'm going to show you right now what's going to happen. If you don't know how to hatch, I'm going to show you right now. It stinks. Okay? Here you go. If you don't know how to hatch mystery snail eggs, they're just going to go nasty on you, dirty on you. They're going to stink. Because they have to hatch above water. Okay? There's a lot to it. Alright? And I've got some stuck on the glass over here. Oh yeah, those stink. Let me try to... See those stuck on the glass right there? The little colony? Allegedly, they're supposed to drop in the water. If you got the right humidity and all that. Those have been stuck there for 2 months. Oh, they're completely dead. There's no way mystery cells are coming out of those. So I'm just saying, Every time I experiment with something new, whether it's freaking freshwater shrimp, red cherry shrimp, whether mystery snails, I completely blow it. So, anywho, I just want you to know that, it's not all glamour. And see, I even had, you know, a body of water below there with holes in there, and then holes in there, try to get the humidity up. See what I was trying to do? Okay? Yeah, those are all. Yeah, this whole thing is going to be thrown away. And then on top of there, holes on top of there. So, I am the absolute last person you'd ever want advice on how to keep mystery snails. Ever. I'm not that guy. And I'm going to stick with what I know. And a lot of things are going to I'm getting rid of a lot of things this year. Yeah, again, I don't know, buddy. Maybe it's me. It could be the pH of my water. It could be because there's not enough humidity in my environment to keep the snail eggs alive. You do know they have to be out of the water, and blah, blah, blah. They certainly won't live in the water. So, in other words, like, you see how full this tank is now? There is no chance of this one or two remaining mystery snails to leave eggs. There's nowhere for them to land. They're going to have about 1 or 2 inches of water. I would suggest looking at Jadron Aquatics. He's got a bunch of cool snail breeding videos. But then again, you'd have to ask him, what is his, room like? What's his humidity? I know he's got about 100 and something tanks. So maybe his humidity is out of the roof. I don't know if he's running a humidifier. Blah, blah, blah. No freaking clue, man. Ask him. And I know, because I bought a bunch of mine from him, and these were purples and albinos and all gorgeous colors. In the future, I'm just going to have to, oh my goodness. I'll tell you right now, buddy, the worst place I've ever been to in my life. I've traveled 42 states, I believe. Lake Charles, Louisiana. I have never seen more humidity and mosquitoes the size of swallows, blackbirds. They were that freaking large. That was absolutely freaking horrible. Mosquitoes, I mean, literally, you could go out there and get sucked dry in about 5 minutes. A horrible, horrible, swampy, nasty place. No offense. I get you if you're in South Louisiana, so you probably got the humidity to keep mystery snails, that's for sure. I'll give you credit there. Yeah, I'll give you credit there. There you go, Lafayette. I've been there too. Here's the cool thing, Ona, and hey, Aqua Boss, how you doing? The cool thing was, in the late 90s to early 90s, I was in the Barnum and Bailey Circus. I was a cook, and I actually traveled on train, and I went on a 2-year tour. They made us sign up for a 2-year tour, so we had to visit every city. So it could be Lake Charles, for 2 days. It could be New Orleans for a week. It could be there was a couple other places in Louisiana we went to. Maybe we go to Little Rock, Arkansas the following week, depending on how the trains ran and all that crap. So that's how I've seen a ton of freaking cities. A ton. Yeah, like Texas alone, I've seen 11 different cities, man. Abilene, Austin, San Antonio, Fort Worth, Dallas, Houston, and a bunch that I've got them all written down somewhere, so I can't even remember all them. 11 different cities, and you know what? The only thing I remember Texas is flat, cactuses, scorpions, and cattle. That's all I remember of the 11 cities I saw. And, you know, uh, you said to be careful where you walked at 10 o'clock at night. That's all I'm saying. In certain places. So, it was kind of neat. Um, Also, I had Thelma and Louise. That was my two llamas. And every time we parked a train, I would literally walk Thelma and Louise. It could be a mile and a half, maybe a half mile, maybe 2.5 miles. Because we had to do what we call the animal walk. And we had to walk from the train. And it could be elephants, camels, whatever. Obviously, the more dangerous critters were, um, they were still walked per se, but they were in cages and driven by, mini cars, if you will. And, yeah, sometimes Thelma and Louise, man, my two llamas, God, they would spit on you. They were nasty little things. I might have to walk 2 or 3, you know, sometimes 30, 35 minutes to even get them to the arena. you know. We had all kinds of crap going on. But anyway, we'll get back to what we're talking about. So, anyway, y'all probably hate staring this freaking tank. Not much going on. Any of y'all that missed this earlier, before I move this on, I basically lost most of the tank because of the dying mystery snails. Thank God there's 2 albino bristle noses left, a male and a female, I believe. Yeah, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. 1 female, because I have completely neglected this tank. This is why I love 20-gallon tanks. Why? Less to go wrong with. Less to go wrong. Anyway, since Ginger's not here, there's a facsimile of Ginger. Isn't she lovely? But that's the best I can do. She's not here right now. She used to be my little girl. And I don't know what's gotten into her lately. Because she used to... y'all see that pile right there of paper? That was her nesting spot. She always wanted to be down here with Daddy. But she's gotten older. So... Thanks, Viola. Yeah, Blue Metalheads. There you go. They're still doing well. I'm very, very surprised. This colony I got from King Lee. Y'all know who he is, right? And I got it from him 3 years ago. So y'all definitely know King Lee. If you don't, Twin City Guppies. Are y'all familiar with him? Bam. So, see, man, are you sure? Oh, yes. Okay, my bad. My bad. He's right. Okay, never mind. Wasn't exactly King Lee. Alright, my bad. There you go. Sorry about that, buddy. Man, my head, it's been 3 years or so. But anyway, that has been the best freaking colony I've had going. And they're still going. They're still breeding true. I do have to remove a few from time to time. But not many. Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. Hey, PM me. Maybe you got some more cool stuff I can get. But out of every colony I've ever had, this has been the most true breeding over time colony I've ever had. So, y'all might want to hit him up. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. King Lee's brother-in-law and King Lee and... Alright, my bad. You're right. So, anyway, we go from there to some really kind of neat looking fish. These are my coals. What I would call coals. Alright. Move the light up a little bit. You'll probably see some purples in there. And these are just my coals. Oh, thank you. Thank you, buddy. Just fish I need to get rid of. Not too many bent spines in there. It doesn't look like. Not too many oddballs, I guess. They just weren't enough to, really pass muster with me. So, if they don't pass muster with me, I hate using that term, my goodness, googly moogly. There he goes, googly moogly, first time tonight. They just don't work for me. But, these would be great. I guarantee you, most of these fish you'll never see in a fish store. Because they are all created from pure breeds or purebreds at some point. Hey, Tanap, how you doing, buddy? So, move on to this one. These guys are not doing as well as I'd like. These are what I would call the Hawaiian blues. There are flashes of color, but see, I'm getting a little bit of what I think I'm going to call wasting disease. Maybe you can make your opinions about it. But there's so many Malaysian trumpet snails that I don't know if they're able to go down and get enough food. I believe there is, I want to say, these are originally Luke Roebuck's Hawaiian line, and I got them from somebody that I trust, and I traced the entire line, and it was legit. So, at some point, I'm going to capture a whole ton of these. But since Malaysian trumpet snails sell for quite a bit, for people that need sand sifting type snails, I've got about 50 containers showing up here in a couple of days, and I'll be listing them after I capture them. Yeah, I know. I need to go through, like, this one right here. It looks like wasting disease to me, and maybe one of you experts can tell me. And see, they're thin, but there's some thicker ones. So, maybe I need to feed peas. What's your all's opinion on there? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe some peas, maybe to fatten them up, and then get rid of all these Malaysian. This is the only tank that has Malaysian trumpet snails in it. So I don't know. Give me your opinions. Because I don't know. I'm not losing the line. Oops, let me move that back into place. Oh, ooey mooey. We don't want to drop this in there, do we? There's the water hose attachment. And then I've got the old brute bucket on wheels. It holds, I want to say 33 gallons. Something like that. And then, of course, I use, Prime. Everyone should use Prime, honestly. I'll use Prime basically when I run it out, because I put Prime in there every time. That way I don't have to remember to put Prime in there and double dose it. But that's how I kind of get by, with all that. So, well, anyway, we'll take a, I know y'all are starting to get bored. Let's go ahead and take a different thing, because I cannot, we'll have to go, I have to go handheld here. Hang on. Googly muggly. Alright, anyway. There you go. I don't know if any of y'all seen that before. It's my banner. And there's a painting Chris from NTA did. I did a video on that. Multi-Tank Addictions. Please check him out. I mean, you cannot... I mean, that's an original painting. An original. I mean, he did that. I got the original. Now, he's doing copies, of course, to, sell and whatever, but... Man, Multi-Tank Addiction, y'all follow Chris. And he does a little bit of everything. He does a little bit of art, a little bit of paintings. And you can see the date, 7/19 of this year. So, that's pretty freaking cool. Now, let's get down here to the bread and the bones. Sorry, hang on. Okay, here's another coal tank. Not as interesting. I don't know. There's a few cool guys in here, I guess. Thank you, Viola. I'm just letting them breed up, but eventually they become these guys. And this is the tank everybody loves. These are the best of the best of the best. And you're going to see colors in here you've never seen before. Yeah, like that one right there. You ever seen that? A half black, white, white dorsal with a clawdle that's, red. Or this. I don't even know what that is, man. They're just pretty freaking fish. So I've been kind of pulling out the best of the best that I can find in all the tanks. Now they're mostly male. There's a few females in here. Not many, but I got a few. Look at that. Yeah, you won't find those. Yeah, try to find those somewhere. So this tank's more special to me. These guys are... Well, they're for sale at any price, but they're not going to be cheap because it took me years to get these guys. Years. Because they are simply a mixture of all my pure breeds over years that have spawned with females. Now, see, here's a plain female. Now, I'm going to probably pull her out because she didn't have the colors I want. Oh, that's a nice looking... I don't know, red Delta Cobra or something looking or another. But, anywho, this tank is, it's not for sale unless it's the right price. What I got in here? Is this guppy grass? Yeah, it's guppy grass. Googly moogly. But good thing I got containers coming. Man, this guppy grass is getting out of control. Got plenty of freaking moss. And my hornwort's not doing too bad. Just needs more time. But even some of these guys up here are alright. Like that guy could probably be moved down into the lower tank. I don't know, what do y'all think? He's got yellow, black, and white on him. I don't know. Maybe. So, that's all that's going in here is the best of the best. And like I say, you all will not see these colors anywhere else, ever. The problem is, they're not going to breed true at all. What's that, a yellow and... Yeah, I don't even know what you call that. Originally, it was a red albino. Originally. I don't know what it bred into. I don't know. No clue. This tank is kind of dead. They were originally supposed to be blue deltas. There's a bunch of catfish in here. You can't see them. So that's kind of it for that. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this up. I know y'all are getting tired, bored. I still think these guys are great. These are my half black reds. I think they're great. I mean, honestly. And the cool part is the females actually have blue in the tails, as you can kind of see there. But they reproduce these half black reds. And these guys have been breeding true for me for more than a year now. But nobody wants them. I don't know why nobody wants them. Tell me why. Y'all don't like gorgeous fish, maybe? I don't know. So anyway, these guys have been breeding true. I've had to cull very few. And again, this might be a good experiment for somebody. Again, see how the females have kind of blue in her tails? I don't know. It might be good to... Well, obviously you'd have to get with me if I'm going to sell females only. But, I don't know. I think these guys are great. And the last tank... Well, not exactly the last tank. Oh, googly moogly. There's one of my catfish there. Huh. Is that a... It might be a female. The whiskers don't look big enough. Now, one problem I've been having with the half-black blues... Let's try to get a... Alright. Yeah, they look great. But I'm getting a little bit of blue delta in some of them. If y'all don't know what blue delta is, look up blue delta. Yeah, I mean, they're not looking bad at all, but they're not as dark blue as I would like them. Some of them are. But they get a little bit of red in the face, so I'll need to probably cut some of that off. And go from there. And I'll tell you what. Hey, Susan, how you doing? I just, I missed you. My bad. And let's just go ahead and wrap this up with the main guys. Uh-oh, I'm trying to keep everything from being viewed. My bad. My bad. Messy place. Now, these guys have been in the dark. They're probably not going to be very colored up at all. Probably not very colored up at all. They've been in the dark. These are the dark purple Moscows I have. So, keep in mind, they've been in the dark. Some of them got quite a bit of... Yeah, they're the purple, and some of them got a little bit of blue Moscow in them. Yeah, bathroom tank. I did a video one time live from the bathroom, if y'all remember. So some of these guys are really good looking. Problem is, no females. There's no females hardly in this tank. There's one, and then the rest are young. So see, that's the problem I've got. I'm running out of freaking... Yeah, he's kind of darken up. They'll darken up as the light goes on. There's a female. So, I don't know. Live from the bathroom again, people. So anyway, I don't want to hold any of y'all up any longer. Am I getting out of the guppy hobby? Not exactly, but man, until I clear out a bunch of them mutt tanks, and I've got 3 people coming over this week to help me out, I can't do a whole lot more. Because I need to get them cleared out so I can try to get new species in, and blah, blah, blah. So, any of y'all that has any ideas whatsoever, contact me at fancytailaquatics@yahoo.com, okay? And let me know, who I might be able to get some nice guppies from that semi-breed true. You know, again, they don't always breed true. You know, these guys, honestly, if they go from purple down to blues, I'm still not losing out because I'm not being non-truthful. It's just I know purples will color out after a while. They're a hard line to keep if you don't have a consistent line going into them. Hey, Pam, how you doing? My goodness, I'm at the point where I was getting ready to punch out. Get it, punchy? But that was kind of really the gist of everything. I'm not trying to keep this thing going on. Oh, y'all have never seen Zorro, have you? Sorry. That's my male cat, Zorro. He is 11 years old. How you doing, buddy? Beautiful cat. I've had him since he was a little bitty baby, and he would just bite on my little big toe when he was a little bitty boy. Now he's just a mean, mean little boy. Aren't you? Thank you. Zorro. Oh, beautiful little baby. Yeah, I'm not sure any of y'all's ever seen him. So, anywho, I have ordered a few more products that are coming in. Again, a lot of y'all know, Fancy Tail Aquatics. I've got a lot of this. I've got one golden ticket left, and I'm going to do something soon for a golden ticket. I don't know, you might be able to win, I don't know, Fancy Tail Aquatics air tubing. Who knows? Or, this is something I've never advertised, Fancy Tail Aquatics Premium Mix. Premium carbon and zeolite ammonia remover. So you never, ever, ever know, what you can win. I'm getting low on Repashy, but my goodness. Whew, I'm going to tell y'all right up front. Their minimum is a $250 order. Googly muggly. I don't know, maybe I can throw in a mag float. These things cost a little bit. I believe, let's see, here's some more, real quick, of MTA Arts, Chris, the light's bad, look at him, he sent me a couple other original prints, that is awesome, is that a rainbow fish, maybe, I'm not sure, and I know for a fact this is an Endler. Whoops. Oops. Do it every time. That's an Endler. For a fact. So, where is my golden tick? Oh, here it is. Here it is. For any of y'all that stuck with me for any length of time, somebody is going to win the golden ticket. Somebody. Originally I planned to do the date at the end of August. Things got in the way. But somebody's gonna win this, and all your wildest dreams will come true. If you'll see, we can be a pure imagine. Oh my God, I want you to try. But anyway, somebody's gonna win this, and I don't know what the prize is going to be. Ginger, what's the prize going to be? I don't know, Scott, because I'm not real. Okay. You want chocolate? Hang on. No, no chocolate. Yeah, get all kinds of creams and storerooms. No chocolate. Maybe. Pure imagination. Y'all are making me crack up. I better put this back before I lose it. Y'all know what I paid for this stupid thing? You wouldn't even believe it. The replicas are I won't tell you. The replicas are worth more than a Wonka bar would be. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I need to do a bunch of water changes tonight. Again, I got a buddy of mine that came down and fixed the T-pipe up there. They ran this down to water changes. And I'm going to tell y'all, anybody with a fish room, dude, if you don't have a concrete floor, you know what's going to happen. Right there. That's going to happen. That's going to happen. You know, it's just, it's a nature of it, man. It's going to happen. So, oh man, y'all with carpeted floors, especially if you're carrying buckets versus pond pumps, but even pond pumps are not great because look, all right, let's say I lift this up, right? But if I leave it in that bucket that's lower than this bucket, it'll keep draining. Okay? So thank goodness I have a drain in the floor that takes care of all that. But it sometimes pops out, and here's what happens. So, there you go. You got to figure it all out, people. Alright, I want to thank each and every one of y'all. I love everybody. I'm glad y'all stayed along for the trip. There will be a golden ticket soon. I just don't know when, where, and what I'm going to give away yet. But it'll probably be, I don't know, $100 retail, that type of deal. And we'll go from there. So, I want to thank each and every one of y'all. I'm going to jump off here. Love you. Please hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe if you haven't. And we'll go from there. So, thank you, everybody. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I love y'all. Alright, thanks a lot. We'll get our Pet and Susan. Diego, Susan. Alright, thank y'all. Have a great night. Good night.